Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is that dude, Deyasa Bibble, Burst the Pimple, Big Boss Yasha, and I'm here with, I don't need no hesitation, I came up with the name so I can fucking fight Nation. Lupasan, everybody.
Shit. Hey, what's up, everybody? That's a lot of fucking names this nigga has, and yes, that is, I'll take that nickname he gave me.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, you guys are pretty much familiar at this point with the Street Fighter 4 series. This is episode 4. Yeah, this is episode 4. Today we're going to talk about the rise, or the beginning, the start of FNEX, and what better person to kind of go off of than the guy who sort of helped me get it started.
Indeed.
Yeah, so, I mean, here's how I remember it. We used to hang out a lot. It was you, myself, Burn, Alvarez, Infiltrate, GK, Shine.
God, all the damn people.
Free one up. Shine was the first member.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Outside of all of us admin and shit like that. I don't even really remember how it started. I just remember we were on a Skype call.
We were on Justin TV.
Okay.
Remember, we talked about it on the Skype call at one point. Yeah. I remember when we were trying to come up with the name, we were all on the Justin TV stream one night when I was streaming.
Yeah.
And we were all in the chat just popping off with different names. And then I was just like, all right, Fight Nation EX. And then we were all like, okay, Fight Nation. And then at least that's how I remember it kind of going down as far as the name, getting the namesake. But the whole group idea, I mean, we all definitely collectively came up with that because we got to a point in the whole YouTube thing to where we were all trying to be collaborative because we were like, oh, tight, everybody's trying to fucking do this whole fighting thing and whatnot. Yeah. We were trying to, turn that into something. So I think it's pretty interesting that that one, we actually even managed to pull that off, and you helmed the whole damn thing. So you did a good job with it, moving forward or whatnot. I wish I could have kept up with it, but my ass. I was not in no area to do any type of tournament or any type of shit like that. It sucked, but I really like what came out of it, though.
I remember my initial goal was we all play online, and I just wanted to make a home for people who only can play online and didn't have a scene to get better. You know what I mean? To play, good people online, to participate online tournaments, to win prizes, to sort of get that FGC feeling, but in your state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I remember I used to get about fucking 20 messages a day, bro.
Damn.
Only on YouTube talking about, yo, how can I get down? What do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? This Fight Asian shit is ridiculous. I'm trying to get on, and then I would get maybe 10 a day talking about, fuck y'all niggas, I'll fuck y'all up. Blah,
we promoted the shit out of that though, man.
Yeah.
I still have a video on my page where I did the little trailer thing that I made with the, I don't know if you've seen that recently. I went back and I'm like, damn, I forgot about that. When we were trying to get everybody to know about Fight Nation. So it was a pretty big, I think it was a pretty big movement for its time because, again, there was no real, people who didn't have a scene, they only had online, and then getting the, fucking Street Fighter didn't have a lobby, so that was another issue.
Street Fighter 4 had just come, not just come out, but it was only out for a few months at that point, so everybody saw Evo, all those other majors, you know what I'm saying, so motherfuckers was like, yo, how can I experience this without leaving my house, because it's too much money to get to Evo, too much money to get here, I ain't driving here, or I'm not old enough and my parents won't let me go. So it was like, you could join in on this Fight Nation shit. And Fight Nation, before we even got to the offline scene, we faced different teams, we faced different individuals, we faced haters.
Mostly.
Mostly haters, The funny thing is that we had a lot of naysayers. I know myself, I had a lot of naysayers back in the day, and they would challenge me, and I would fuck them up. And that's kind of how what my channel was based upon. Motherfuckers would be like, they'd be like, yo, you suck, bro. Play me in the first to 3 or whatever. And I'm like, all right, and I would body motherfuckers in the first to 3, and then I would throw it on YouTube, and then niggas be like, what the fuck is this, man? Nobody said record. I didn't say record. Nah, yo, you done. Nobody told your stupid ass.
Man, the good old days, bro.
Word. So, I just remember it was I'm just gonna be 100% real here. Free One Up didn't want to be on the team.
He did.
It seemed like he didn't really want to be on the team, like for the most part.
It's because he was kind of around that time. Like we had finally just gotten to where we kind of kept more communication with him. Like we were still kind of getting used to talking to him at that point. Yeah. So I guess at the time, I mean, for us to ask him to do something like that probably would have been just too much. Yeah. But he did just start talking to us around that point. Because remember, we were all trying to get his attention and shit at first, and then we finally all kind of came around, and then he started kind of getting more involved with us. Yeah. But I can see your point
because it just like it felt weird at the time, you know. But I was always appreciative that he did take the time out. Because you remember back in the day, somebody had 10,000 subs. It was like, shit, you know what I'm saying?
And he had fucking like what? 4,000 or something.
He had
like
about 4,000 at the time.
So
yeah, because I think when he had
shit to us.
Yeah, when he had 4,000, I maybe had around 900 or something like that. When he had 4,000.
When he had 4,000, I think around the same thing.
So like, cause we were always
me and you were neck and neck. Yeah.
But you know, I was always appreciative that he came and would like rock with us. You know, so we had these like Fight Nation like gatherings where we would stream and just be popping off.
Fucking Justin.tv.
Bro, it was crazy. Like we used to stream tournaments on that shit. Like I still got messages on my Twitch where people are like, "Yo, like where's the footage of the tournament?" And blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I remember we did Blast Blue tournaments. We did Street Fighter 4 tournaments.
God, remember the PS3 one?
Oh my god,
that shit was atrocious, dog.
Oh my god,
that shit was so.
And that was the first time like we came around like flakers. You know what I'm saying? Where they would be like, yeah, I'm gonna play, and then they just wouldn't sign online and shit like that because they didn't really care and shit. Like motherfuckers used to play for points, and I remember Alvarez used to be the one that was putting up the prizes a lot.
Yeah, Alvarez did put out, man. Shout outs to Alvarez for hooking it up with a copy of Tekken 6 all those years ago. You the real MVP.
Yeah, he used to give out Microsoft points. He used to give out games. Like Alvarez was in it to win it. Like he was in it. And I remember we had how many fucking Fight Nation Street Fighter tournaments did we have?
I honestly just remember doing the one, or at least I only got to participate in the PS3 one. But anything after that, I really didn't get too much into it. I was just kind of following and supporting at that point.
Because I remember there was about, I want to say 4, just to be safe. There was 4 Street Fighter 4 tournaments, and I think I entered 2 of them, and I think one I got wrecked. And then another one, which I think was the final one, which had like the most entries. Yeah. Was fucking. I made a video, and I was like, "Yo, I bet you any amount of money, I'm winning this one." I don't know if you remember that shit, but I had a video. I put my little webcam on, and I was like, "Yo, I'm winning this shit." You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. I'm taking niggas next. Blah 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 blah. And I ended up winning. I had to face D-Dog. Was it D-Dog? The Balrog player.
He played Balrog and Gao.
No. It was Jay Legend. You remember
Jay Legend? Yeah.
I had to play him in the finals, and I ended up winning. I won by a hair or whatever, and I was so fucking hyped. I don't know why I was so hyped. I was so hyped to win that shit. It was ridiculous. But so yeah, tell me what you remember about like getting it started. Like,
man, aside from what I said earlier, like, the fact that we were all basically trying to get together and do something together. I think that was just the overall thing we were just trying to accomplish no matter what, because it was just cool that everybody, you know, was on YouTube posting Street Fighter videos, because again, there was nothing like that. Actually, when I came into YouTube, I first started watching Free One Up, and it just kind of happened haphazardly. Originally, I was trying to find out, hey, I was trying to find reviews on the, those Xbox fight pads.
That's right, he did have those on the channel.
I literally went in, typed fight pad review, bang. And like every time I was looking for it, because I was trying to jump into Third Strike, and every time I was trying to look something up, this nigga came up. And then I noticed, I was like, wait a minite. He has a bunch of videos, and I just started watching his videos, and like I wasn't even into YouTube like that. I was just like, okay, cool, this is tight. So I subscribed to his page, and I kept following his stuff. He was actually the first person I've ever really followed, because he had Street Fighter stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool, he's gonna be posting this. All right, I'll keep up with this guy. So he was my review guy, and then I did not know everything was gonna kind of fall into place the way it does. And it's funny just thinking about, everything that's happened up until this point.
Yeah.
And, shit, we're in the same room now. I never thought that shit would happen. Like, you were in Jersey at the time, and I was, down here in Florida, just fucking like, well, all these badass niggas up there, and here I am. Yeah. But
I remember mainly, like, it was like we were all doing a YouTube thing. So, like, since we were all doing YouTube, it was like, why not create, like, a community? Because we kind of met each other through this YouTube shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it was infiltrating myself, and then we attacked Free One Up.
And I remember that. Like, I remember that whole thing when it first started. That shit was awesome.
So Free One Up responded to us. So now we kind of have like an open channel to Free, because no matter what I say, no matter what I say on his videos, comment, message, whatever, he's gonna respond at this point because of the whole back and forth shit we had. So then we had that, and then I don't really remember where Alvarez came from. He kind of just was like, boop.
Yeah, he spawned.
Oh no, I remember actually, because he used to do those beast ass montages for us. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
He used to make montages for us, and he made one for Infiltrate. And then he put it on YouTube, and I was like, "Oh fuck, you need to make one for me."
Oh so he made one for me. That's right. Yeah. Damn.
So then Burn came about.
Deep in the memory, shit.
Word, right? So then Burn came. Burn was around for a while, and she was like the first female Street Fighter player that we knew. And she was good. So the thing with Burn too is like her voice. Like if you listen to her on the Xbox, like the way she sounds is like. She sounds hot as fuck, like on the microphone or whatever. So when she start busting your ass, you're like, yo, what the fuck is this? So Burn was around, and then we had DK, we had Shin, we had you, which I didn't even you had the people who angered me shit.
Yeah,
that's where I found you from. You had that people who angered me shit.
Because before that, like, I knew about you, but we were never really,
we didn't link up.
And then I did that shit because when I did the first one, it was when I did it with Free One Up. Right, so that was like my whole set, and I was like, all right, cool. And then he plugged it, and then bam, everything was kind of.
I think that's how I saw it, because I was subscribed to him.
Yeah.
He responded to
your
shit.
To that,
and
exactly.
my first one was 2, the one with the bird noise. That shit had me fucking rolling. That shit had me rolling.
That was the first one.
That was the first one?
Yeah, that was the very first one.
Okay, so then that's the first one.
Yeah, so that was,
That shit had me rolling. Oh my god. I could watch it right now and just be dying. But,
bro, it's funny you say that. DK actually posted up the second one earlier and tagged me in it. He's like 6 years later, this shit's still funny. I'm like, bro, you ain't even lying. Like, it's ridiculous that I can go back and watch those videos, and when I watch it, I don't even watch it like I'm watching myself. I'm just watching somebody else.
As a video,
and it's funny as shit. And I'm just like, yo, that's weird that I can laugh at my own shit.
That shit was stupid funny. Like, I can't even get over how funny that shit was. But yeah, so then we all link up, and then it was like, I think I came up with the idea, which is why it was like, I kind of spearheaded it. Because I was like, yo, we need to make a community, blah, 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 blah. And then out of everybody who had subs, I had the most except for Free One Up. And I was easily accessible, whereas like it was harder to reach Free. So it was kind of like, well, I'll get everybody involved, and then, we'll go from there. So I remember I just wanted motherfuckers to fight. Everybody needs to get better. That's why the slogan was like, building a nation of fighters. Yeah. Remember that shit? Like, we had a website.
Yep.
Burn did the website. I think she did. Yeah, she did the first website. And then I did the second website. But the second website came when we became offline. But the first website was when we were online.
Yeah, I remember the old one.
We had about 650 members, dog.
Damn.
It was like 6, because we had your subs. We had my subs. Shit. We had, and remember, the only requirement was you need to have something in the bio. Remember saying that, I'm a part of FNEX. That was it.
Yeah.
I wasn't telling anybody, yo, you need to change your tag.
Yeah.
You had to pay for that. And not a lot of people had the money for it.
Fucking 800 Microsoft.
Word. So it was just, yo, in your bio, put, yo, I'm a member of FNEX. So if you look, there was all these heads. It was just like playing. It was bad people. It was good people. Like, of course, we got the bad rep from the bad people, but there was bad people, good people. And, like, it was ridiculous. And then Alvarez made the Fight Nation EX gamer tag. So if you wanted to play casuals with us, remember they added us, and then they just like had all the friends. And back in the day on Xbox Live, you can see somebody else's friends. So if we were online, they would just add us to the room and we'd be able to play. Like, it was easier that way. So we did make it really easy for everybody to play. It just, I got tired of nobody doing anything as far as like our members. Like, not so much the admin. If you think about it, the only ones going to tournaments was myself, DK, Infiltrate, Shin, because we would take him with us.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Damn, and then there was like nothing else really.
Word, because I mean, Burn.
And I couldn't do shit about it. Like,
right.
And that shit frustrated me personally because I lived in an area where it's just like, what's Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, fuck. Well, I just gotta sit here and watch either a stream or, hey, I'm gonna fucking whatever. Like, I couldn't go to any damn tournaments. It sucked.
Play with you guys online.
Yeah, right.
which was the point of Fight Nation. So it sort of worked, you know, because people were getting better playing the good people, but the only ones that were going to tournament and rapping hard was like us four. Because we lived in Jersey, so we had the tri-state area, and then we started going to majors, and then like my eyes was opening slowly. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing this offline shit, this online shit, and nobody's really like, they repping. So people hitting the website, people's hitting the YouTube page. We got people watching the streams and shit like that, and the videos. But like nobody was really doing anything that was like substantial besides putting the shit in the bio. And that was it. You know, I won't get into the transition to offline because that's part of the episode after the next
episode dose.
Yeah, so that one will be like FNEX Part 2, where we talk about the offline shit, which was a big deal because Fight Nation went from online only to being one of the most dominant teams like in America. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy if you think about it, that I was like a part of that shit. You know, because it's too much. We won't get into it. That's for the next episode.
Overall, though, like, when it comes to achieving the whole community thing, I personally think that did get achieved.
Yeah, we worked
for people who like myself at the time, who did not have any type of tournament scene. That shit got me hyped that that we were all trying to collectively make something happen for the online scene who didn't have access to that. So, and you know what's crazy, man? Like, just meeting all you guys, like, I can definitely go back and watch all my old videos and see the progression from before I met y'all and then after I met y'all. And like I see like my old fights and then the newer ones, and I'm like, shit. Like I got so intense. Like I'm doing all this crazy shit, and I'm like, I would have never fought like that had I not gotten that experience from meeting you guys or whatnot.
One of the things that Free One Up said that like really stuck was he was like, I wasn't trying to do this competitive shit until I met Dayasha. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to fucking, do my rank matches and blah, 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 blah. And then Dayasha come and he's like, nah, I want to fucking fight you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very competitive. I hate when nobody's trying to compete. Like, that shit is ass to me. So Free One Up is like, yo, I'm trying to play now. So now he did the invitational shit. Now I'm doing my shit. DSP is taking niggas on his side. You know what I'm saying? And then TKK came and he was doing his shit. And then you were doing shit with your subs. Alvarez was doing shit with like everybody just started fighting people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then everybody
was doing invitationals.
Right.
I just remember I had something called Attack of the Subs that I was just like, damn, son.
So everybody was just fighting everybody. And that was the point, because now
the Street Fighter war.
Right, so now everybody is good. You know what I'm saying? Because I got tired of fighting bums, so I'm like, yo, everybody just needs to be good. So now we got all these heads. Because you said it yourself, you got better. Yeah. There was a time where like we would go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when our first set, I had that shit up there. You fucking whooped my ass. Like you destroyed me. And it's like now I can go back and play you, and like I have way more confidence than I did back then. Because it's all just the shit that I didn't know, the shit that I learned, and how I apply it now. Yeah. And that wouldn't have happened if we didn't do what we did.
Yeah, if we didn't do Fight Nation, it just wouldn't have been. I feel like I'd still be where I'm at right now, only because we were doing the offline thing. Yeah. But for the most part, the people that were only online, they got Free went to maybe 2 tournaments since the game's been out. You know what I'm saying? He's been in 2 tournaments, but he's still one of the best people on YouTube doing the Street Fighter shit. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like playing rank matches, but I don't know if you guys saw it in the set. I whooped that boy. So I was just fucking with you guys. Oh man. Because I know he's gonna watch it, so I know he's gonna snicker at that.
Shit.
What up, Free?
Oh yeah, my set's gonna be on the background of this too, possibly.
Right? Yeah. If you're not already you will be watching the set. So the set you see in the background is me raping Lupasan.
I'm probably getting whooped. So mind you, we recorded this before the set, but I'm just gonna predict that my ass got whooped. Damn, why'd you press the button, nigga? Why'd you do it? What are you doing? Yeah.
that's gonna happen. But thanks for coming, my man.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Everybody, make sure you go check out Lupasan. He is back.
Oh yes.
He has a video coming out. It's not out yet, but he has a video coming out.
Coming soon.
Make sure you hit him up. He's got a new laptop. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yes.
So make sure you check his old shit out. Go subscribe to this man. And make sure you subscribe to me. I know this video was stupid long, but
oh damn, we did go over the time, but
word.
You know shit. Hey, good
but
conversations.
They
man.
like it. You got to see the comments. They like these videos. So, and the point is not to watch the set. The set is just so you have something to watch.
Exactly.
But most people, from what I've seen and what I've been getting my feedback on, is people just like start washing dishes and listening.
Exactly,
to
bro.
like a podcast.
When I listened to the other episode, I was in my car and I just played it.
Just
I was
driving as you.
That shit was dope, and like it finished, and I was like, shit, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
But thanks again for being a part of this video.
Oh,
Thanks for being a part of FNEX and sharing your subs and your views and shit at the time.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I want to thank you just for one, having me in your home, and two, the fact that like 6 years ago, like this is when we all kind of met each other. I never in a million years would have thought I would have been in the same room as you. I definitely want to meet like DK and Infiltrate and all everyone else or whatnot. But I feel like now moving forward, I actually want to be more in the tournament scenes. Like you see me as CEO and shit. Like that was my first major, bro. That was my first major, and like I was in there all googly eyed and shit. Like what the
Look at all this shit.
Like I didn't even know what the hell to do with myself. So
funny thing about CEO too is his first CEO. I'm in the ring like announcing the shit. I'm hosting CEO, like in the ring, like calling matches and shit on his first fucking tournament.
That shit was crazy, man. But
word.
Yeah, man. Thanks for definitely one just getting me to this point. Like everything that I've learned from all of you guys. Like I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for any of that shit. This wouldn't even be happening. So thank you.
Yeah, man. No problem. That's what we're here for. So for all you guys that think we don't actually meet people, shit, we actually do meet people. We're grown ass adults. So the next episode is gonna be a doozy. You guys know I always promote the next episode before it comes out. So the next few days is gonna be my recollection of TKK, the King Kindred. Yeah, that's the one everybody's waiting for. Like I even had somebody say on Facebook, "Yo, you still gonna post the matches if he overheads you 5 times in a row?" I was like, "Oh, motherfuckers is talking shit." Oh fuck. Yeah. So if he would have overhead me 5 times in the video, I would have definitely uploaded it because I did when he did it the first time. So, going into that, we did play a first to 10. I'm not going to say who won. You guys, I'm sure you already know the answer. So, but I'm going to post that up. That's my dude. And I'm going to be as completely honest and blunt as I can and as I've always been. It's just, it's different now because I got respect for him. Before, we were beefing. So, I'm just going to tell it from my side and how I saw it. And then...
Cell Saga, dog.
Yeah, it was crazy. He came out of nowhere, dog.
Everybody. Yo, that episode's gonna be good, man. Yeah. Like
most people are waiting for that.
That shit was crazy.
So if TKK, if you're watching, hopefully when you see the video, you don't find any offense because we're way past that, and hopefully you do your own video response to it, like how Free One Up did. So I'm sure you'll probably do your own version.
Hey, I definitely want to see that because everyone had a piece in that whole situation. It was looking back on it, it was fun.
It was.
That shit was funny and it was fun.
Like, and I needed that. I needed because my head was big. I was fucking everybody up, dog. And then I think when he came in, I had already beat Free in a second.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, she's dead. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm bodying everybody.
Yo, freaking Cell came out of nowhere, dog.
He was like, nah, dog. I am perfect now. So, but yeah, thanks for coming by. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you in the next few days when we talk about the King Kindred.
Henshin a bye-bye.
Later, y'all.